Hello, I think I'm live. So I'm just about to go back into the NEC. And I just thought I'd do a quick video on, we're going to write a whole blog post really on how to do a successful show. Because, so I was here yesterday with some lovely ladies, and we were going around and we went through a lot of stalls. And the reason I titled this How You Say Hi, because I think that's how you kick off a relationship, and people underestimate the power of relationships, like across the board. And I'm finding it really fascinating at the moment because it's like a fundamental necessity. If you want to do business with someone, whether it's a supplier, and I've done loads of videos on this before, but a supplier, a colleague, someone that you might want to call on in the future, you've got to build a relationship there. One of the concepts I came across years and years and years ago before I started business, and I think it's Stephen Covey, talked about relationships being a bridge. And you have to make those, like, the stronger the bridge, the more that you can put over it, the more you could ask, the more use you're going to get out of it. And it's not about use, but it's the more you can put over it, okay? I mean, this is talking about personal relationships, but the same goes, it's across the board. So the stronger you make that bridge, the more you can ask the other person for, the more you can maybe do business with them. So relationships, so basically you make it stronger by giving to that person, by being of value to them. And so it's a very give and take relationship. And I see this so much that people just take. But going back to the NEC, so going around the show, there was one lady who came up to us, and she was just a ball of energy, of excitement, of passion about what she did, and we were so drawn in. I wasn't really in the market for what she was selling. I would consider opening a gallery just to sell her prints because I just fell in love with them because of her passion. She came over, she was friendly, she was smiling, and I felt like I'd built a relationship with her in those 5 minutes. You know, I fell in love with her and her brand and everything she stood for. And then there's other ones that you've got, and they can barely look up from whatever they're reading or their phone, or you know, they've dismissed you already. They're just not interested. And I mean, on that note, you never know who is good to know. So just be friendly and nice to everyone. Yeah, it's a nicer world to be in, and it's going to help your business. You know, so there were some stores we went up to, and it was just like, all right, what are you doing? What's your business then? Whereas the lady with the prints, who was just lovely, it was none of that. It was just straight into building that rapport and that relationship. And I'm hoping that I'm going to interview her, and you know, the other people that I just thought, you know, what have you paid your thousands of pounds for to be here? Why have you paid all this money to have a stand, and yet you're not investing in any relationships of the people that are coming past, you know? So the message really is, if you're running a business and you have customers of any sort, and I'd love to hear from you if you have a business without any customers and how that's working for you. So if you have a business and you rely on customers or relationships of any sort, then invest in those relationships. Don't take them for granted. Put yourself in your position in your personal relationships. If you have a friend or a partner or anyone that takes you for granted, then they're not going to be around forever. People don't want to be taken for granted. How do you feel when you're taken for granted? If you have a friend that takes you for granted and just expects stuff of you and never gives back, and it's just take, want, and they're not giving you that, you know, what you need, then how long's that relationship going to last, in truth, you know? And it's the same in business. People don't have to do business for you. They don't have to buy from you. They don't have to be your customers, your suppliers, whatever it is. It's a free world to choose. So that is why relationships are key for you. If you have a supplier that you rely on, that you get a lot from, that your business is dependent on their products because you sell them, then treat them with respect. Show them that they're important. Be kind, you know? So and all of these suppliers at the NEC, all these wholesalers, they need customers to sell their products. So being so offish and and like dismissive, they don't know who I am. I could have been the buyer for Amazon. They don't know. But I wouldn't buy from them because of their attitude, because of that initial high, you know. It was just very cold. And I'm not saying you have to, and it's not about being fake and putting on fake smiles and fake. It's about just really connecting with people and building that rapport, building that relationship. There's loads I could say on this, and I think it's just, it seems to be a little bit of an art that seems to be forgotten at times, and it's so important. It is so important. We were having a conversation yesterday. Those people that make an effort with you, that aren't expecting stuff, you know, that aren't expecting things from you, but are really grateful when they, you know, like it's, I hope you know what I mean, like that relationship, like it's a two-way street. You will go above and beyond. So those suppliers, so taking the suppliers at the NEC. So say there was one product and I just didn't get on with the guy, but I really liked his products and I decided to stock them. I'm not going to like him, but I'm going to buy from him anyway, okay? That's not a great relationship to start on, because if he ever messes up, if he misses an order, he does anything, I'm not going to want to, I'm going to be right on it. I'm not going to give him that that leeway. I'm not going to understand because I'm not keen on him. Yeah? Whereas if it was that lady and she accidentally oversold and she didn't have some stock or whatever happened, I'd be like, oh, don't worry, you know, it's fine and we'll sort it out, because I liked her. And that's what I'm trying to get at. If you can be genuine, your business is going to grow, because people are going to want to do business from you. They're going to want to be your customer. They're going to want to be your supplier because they like you. Anyway, I've just seen O2 text me to say that I'm nearly out of my data. It's only the beginning of the month. So I think I've been doing too much 3Ging while I've been away. So I'm going to say goodbye, and yeah, hopefully that resonates. It's just a bit of a reminder really to remember that we're doing business with people. Even if it's business to business, it's people to people. We're people. We want people to, you know. Anyway, lots of love to you. Bye-bye.